Hey guys,
Hey everybody.
Time to celebrate. We are at 1 million subscribers here on Raity's Rides. And of course, we wanted to celebrate with you with a special Q&A and of course, talking about so many great experiences that we've had.
All the burning questions.
But
what about those giveaways?
And we have some great giveaways for you guys. Because you guys deserve it. And it was one of those things that this is just something a little that we want to do to show our support.
Well, and we did that, the million subscriber in-person car gathering at Walker Ford back in May.
Yeah. So May 7th, we actually had the 1 million subscriber celebration here in Florida, in Clearwater. We actually had it before technically we hit 1 million.
To kind of beat the heat. I mean, it's hot.
We had to really beat the heat. It's like one of those things where we're trying to figure out like when is the best time to have it. We want to have it 1 million, but now it's like crazy hot and humid. And it was actually a pretty good day. There was a nice breeze.
Yes.
We had a great time.
And we had our first ever Twinkie eating competition.
Yes, which we will talk about more in 1 second. But Anthony Baez is right here already with his first super chat of the night. Thank you, Anthony, for being the official first super chatter at the 1 million subscriber mark.
On your opinion on the Lexus ES350.
So, Anthony, my opinion is you really can't go wrong with it. It's tried and true. It holds its value well. It's reliable. Maybe it doesn't have the latest and greatest technology as maybe some of the German luxury Euro cars, but it's definitely going to outlast them in the long run.
That's very true.
But thank you for the super chat, especially for tonight's special 1 million subscriber celebration and giveaway.
And Sciatic, it has a Crystal Pepsi.
Ooh,
I'm not sure where they got the Crystal Pepsi.
There's people that sell them on eBay.
You can actually
unopened.
But would you drink it?
I would drink it.
You would drink it?
It's got so many preservatives and things in it that it'll probably outlast all of us, including the planet Earth.
Would you have it with a Twinkie?
I would dip a Twinkie in it.
That sounds disgusting.
Nice.
I think I'm gonna be
nice
sick.
And mushy.
Yeah.
But anyways, talking about Twinkies, we had the first ever. It was one of those things where some people really weren't on board, but then we were able to. Yeah.
Some people weren't sure if we should do it or not.
Well, it was definitely worth it. And
it was totally worth it.
I believe the winner's name was Daniel, if I remember correctly. And
Duncan came in second.
Yeah, Duncan came in second.
It was awesome.
But you know what? If you're just like Ricky Bobby says, if you're not first, you're last.
Well, this is true.
Yeah.
But so how many Twinkies are in a box? Like 10?
So in a box of Twinkies now, it used to be 15 when we were growing up. Now it's 10. He ate 10 Twinkies in 2 minutes. Less than 2 minutes.
Because he finished before you were done.
And he won $100 cash right out of my pocket. So it was awesome. People there were so excited. They were cheering everybody on. We had 5 people that were brave enough. Would you believe we are 3 minutes in and we are already 400 viewers?
Well, that's because they want to win some giveaways.
They want to win some giveaways, and I don't blame you. I mean, hey, who doesn't want to do that?
But before we get to that, we
have a couple more super chats. We have some really generous people watching. We're just grateful for everybody tuning in, but especially the super chatters. We got to acknowledge them.
Maybe, thank you so much
thank you for the super chat. And Jacob, if you see a question from Maybe, can you loop us in? Remember, we have Jacob here, of course.
And Jacob
in the house.
To the
Jacob, you want to talk about a subscriber, a fan, and a friend that's so devoted. He flew from Wisconsin to Clearwater, Florida. He made a little vacation out of it, and he was there in the flesh. He was a little red from the sun. Little sunburn. But he was there. I know some aloe.
We need to send him some.
I should have gave him an aloe plant.
Yes, that's right.
But Jacob, it was so great to meet you in person. And he is here, obviously being the moderator. But maybe if you have a question, let Jacob know, and we'll definitely answer it.
And now, Anthony, thank you, Anthony, has a question about the Lexus ES against the Acura.
So, Anthony, that's a good question. Thank you for the second super chat. You know, a lot of people are trying to decide between the two. I think if you want the better driving car, I would go TLX. If you want the car that's going to have like USBs in the back seat and all the other little touches, especially like more luxurious touches, then the Lexus is your choice.
Okay, good. And then David is buying us Twinkies tonight. Thank you so much.
That's
David
awesome.
Super chat.
David, we really appreciate it. And it's just so much fun to share everything. From Twinkies to all the cars and everything else. We got Zlatko, my old student Zlatko. It says, congratulations, Mr. Raiti. Burning question for you. What do you think if they took the M2 grill design and used it for the M4? I love the M4, but the giant kidney grill, it kills me too. Trust me. There's a lot of other people that we know that work for other OEMs that don't understand what the heck is BMW doing with their style. I kind of like the M2, obviously the best out of the current lineup. I'm not 100% sold on those rectangular corner vents, but definitely the smaller grill I think would look better on the M4 and the M3. But Slocko, we appreciate you.
It's so cool.
And I remember going back, I think that was back in 2007.
For those that don't know, Joe used to be a high school history teacher,
18 years. And Slocko was one of my students, very hard worker. And probably, I remember I used to joke with him that I felt like he could fool somebody that he was a substitute teacher. Like he could walk in. He was that mature and that smart that he would be able to do that.
Wow, that's talented. Before we get to the next super chat, I just want to let everybody know the giveaways are going to be happening momentarily.
Yes, we got.
However, the entry is now closed.
Yes.
Because I have all of the names.
Lori, just to show you how legit we are, we don't just make this stuff up. We just don't pull it out of our rear end. Lori has all the names on the Wheel of Fortune here. We've entered over 6,000 emails and names.
That's a lot.
So they're in there, and we're going to show you when we go to select the winner that we're totally legit. So unfortunately, if you are tuning in now and you hadn't heard about it, you're like, oh my God, who's Joe Raiti or why are we having giveaways? Unfortunately for this time, it is closed, but we will be doing this again.
Because we've done this multiple times
before. This isn't the first time we've done this.
Yeah, so
when we hit the milestones, I like to celebrate home at Walker Ford.
Yep.
But we also like to celebrate with you guys. We have over 531 people watching.
A lot of people.
So thank you, Slocko.
Let's see if we can do a few more super chats.
Yes,
and then let's
get the super chats
in about 5 minutes and do our first giveaway. Yes. So we've got 100-mile drive. Thank you so much for the super chat. Congrats. How does it feel to have 1 million subs?
You know, I don't think it's fully dawned on me. I still feel the same no matter what stage we've been at, whether it's 50,000, 100,000. It still feels, because I'm just doing what I love to do. You know, it's like I'm not doing it for the subscribers, like to get a certain number.
Did you? Because I remember when I had a corporate job when we first started out, and you were pushing to get 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah, we were pushing for 1,000.
And I remember telling all my coworkers, "Hey, would sign up, watch my husband." Did you ever think that at that time that you would be here in just a little over 5 years?
I never thought it would get to a point where I could quit my job teaching and do it full time.
Yeah.
I know you felt the same way about stepping away from your job. And now we have that new addition to the Raitis Rides crew, Stephen Flood, Flood Photography. He's been doing a great job. And he just had his 1-year anniversary with us.
Which is amazing.
Which was awesome. Yeah. So I know Stephen's watching right now, and he's probably out in the garage waxing his Type R.
Probably is.
And he's also got a pretty cool Subaru. Yes. But maybe one of these days he'll have it all ready to rock and roll.
Out of the garage.
Out of the garage.
That would be nice.
And on the channel.
And we've got a super chat.
But definitely thank you, 100-mile drive for that.
And then we've got a super chat from Jay. Thank you, Jay. Hey, Joe and Lori. S2K or GR86 if you had to pick one.
You know, the S2000 is so awesome. It's such an amazing car, and it's so very unique. The problem is that the prices on them are freaking ridiculous.
Yeah.
They're getting higher and higher. So, I mean, if you really, really want one, I would jump on one now. But the problem is I really like the GR86.
Yeah, it's a great car.
I mean, I know you can't put the top down and let your hair flow in the air, but the GR86, especially for the price, you're going to get a lot more car, totally secured, and they handle really well.
And it's going to be a lot easier to find one.
Yeah.
So if you're on a budget, that might
be
better to
more trunk space.
Yeah.
It's got a back seat if you need to squeeze something back there.
And there's a chance you could get one with warranty if you're buying.
If you buy a new one, whatever.
Yeah, good point.
Because what's crazy is S2000s, a lot of them are going for what it costs to buy a GR86 brand new.
I know,
And I personally rather go the brand new route.
Absolutely. Philly Bill, thank you so much for the super chat. Joe, what do you think about the Genesis GV70?
You know, it's probably my favorite SUV in Genesis lineup. I think the GV70 has a lot of nice features, good size, and drives really well. So highly recommend the Genesis GV70. We got them pouring in. These things are pouring in. Thank you for all the generous super chats.
You're messing me up.
Okay, all right, there we go.
Okay, Hector Ibarra, thank you.
I would never mess you up. Do I mess you up?
No, never, yes. Ever.
All right, Hector.
Congrats. What are your thoughts on the Acura Type S? Does it drive better than the Civic Type R? And are you thinking of trading in your Type R?
You know, I've talked about this. I actually made a vlog about whether I wanted to go Type S because I do have the Type R. Type R is more my alley. I really wanted a more track-focused car. Yep. I'm going to be taking it to the track once I get a break in my freaking time. When I have some free time. I had to cancel. I had 3 separate track days planned, had to cancel all of them. Yeah. Just because I got to get on the road and bring the cars to them.
Well, yeah.
You know, they want to see the cars, and that's what we do.
Yes.
So that's why I went Type R. If I had one car that I was going to buy, and I was interested in the Type R, but I was looking at the Type S.
This is your only car.
My only car, I would actually go Type S.
Why is that?
I think it's going to be that much more comfortable as a daily driver.
Okay.
I love the look at it. I mean, and I love the look at the Type R, but it does look more aggressive than the Type R.
Well, yeah.
It just does. Those flared fenders are amazing. Yeah. And I personally, I know everybody and their mother is like, it's got no all-wheel drive. It's got no all-wheel drive. Listen, all-wheel drive is not like the godsend of that. Yeah, it's not like the Holy Grail. It drives so well and it's fun. It's freaking fun. So I would go Type S if it was my only vehicle that I needed to do everything. We need to get through these really quickly, and then
here we go, and then we'll stop.
Yes.
Okay, so Shaylin Shaw from Canada. Congrats,
Shaylin Shaw, we love our Canadian.
We met Twinkie King and Queen.
Yes, thank you for that. Yes, we are. And, yes, and I have to take a moment. I know she wants to get into doing the giveaways, and we got all these other, super chatters, which is awesome. And all of you here. I mean, we have 540 people watching. I need to thank you.
You're very sweet.
Listen, people ask me, how do you do what you do? She is my secret weapon. They literally call her the ninja when we're at the media events because she's so good at what she does. Plus, you guys don't see all the behind the scenes stuff. That's where Stephen Flood has really helped out because she's the production manager. She schedules all the flights. She answers all the emails. I actually am going to
start my own travel.
All those types. I know, right? So thank you very, very much for everything that you do. I can't do it without you.
You're very sweet.
I don't want to mess up.
Now you have some lip gloss.
I have lip gloss. Who's next? No, just kidding.
Everybody's lining up.
But thank you, Shaylin, for that. You're really, really awesome. We love the Canadians.
We have another Canadian here. Let me see if I can make sure to Prashant.
Nice. I think you got it.
Paletti?
Yes. Congrats and well-deserved from Ottawa, Canada.
You know, we have a running bet with the Straight Pipes that we have more Canadian
I
subscribers.
know. We think we have more Canadian subscribers than the Straight Pipes, and we were able to finally meet Jacob and Yuri.
Multiple times, but never
met in person. We finally met at the Type S drive. But thank you for that. We really appreciate it. Yes. Then we got Tom. Stellantis Tom. Hey there, Joe and Lori. Thoughts on the new Lexus TX? Lori, I know, really liked it.
Yeah.
I need to get behind the wheel. I'm not 100% sold on the front grille. I actually like the GX.
Well, the GX is pretty cool.
GX is badass.
I think the TX design is timeless. I think it's going to age well.
We'll see.
That's my opinion.
Okay, well,
but it's timeless, yet it still has a future.
But it's got plenty of room.
Yeah,
plenty of room.
Well, the interior.
Yeah, I mean, interior was cool.
It's amazing.
Of course, we got Kenton Yealy, a local here in the Palm Harbor area.
Over at Walker
Ford, the celebration.
Thoughts on the new Equinox EV or the Blazer EV, which is better?
You know, Kenton, I was actually just talking to Raheel over at Dimmitt Chevrolet about this. I'm going to probably say that out of the two, the Blazer will be the better choice just because it's a little bit larger. The Equinox is a little smaller. So it's really going to depend on how much room you need.
I like the look of the Blazer.
But both of them are going to be on the Ultium battery platforms, which is probably one of the best right now for EVs. Yep. But I think in the end, I kind of like the look of the Blazer more. And it's a little bit more spacious. We got Ride Dog. Congrats on 1 million on throttle.
That's right.
Thank you for that super chat. She's got the on throttle. I got the to-the-door panels.
I love that.
I love it too.
Okay,
we got Cody Wooten. Oh, thank you for that generous super chat.
Not too far away from us.
From Orlando.
Yeah, congrats on all your success. Always look forward to your videos, and they really bring me peace. Long live Raiti's Ride.
Well, thank you. You guys are so great. And we appreciate the generosity of all the super chat, but we also appreciate everybody tuning in.
I want to tell your mom and dad that, because I don't think that they would believe
that
you bring someone peace there with your reviews.
It's so humbling. Yeah. It really, really is. And that's the part I love the most, is bringing just it all to you on a daily basis. Yeah. Anthony Baez, once again, with a very nice super chat. Toyota Grand Highlander or Lexus TX.
You've done that a few times.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. What's funny is Lexus USA is based out of Texas. I would go Lexus. I like the Grand Highlander. There's a few things on the interior that don't really make me super happy.
If you can afford the TX, go TX.
Yeah, for sure.
It's beautiful.
But thank you, Anthony, for that other super chat. We got Andrea or Andrea?
Yeah, it could be Andrea Paradiso.
Yeah, or Andrea.
Congratulations on 1 million subscribers. Waiting for my Integra Type S order. After yesterday's review, I feel that I made the right decision.
I think you did too, and you can't go wrong with any of the colors too.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
We got another fan here in Florida, down in Miami, David Langle, Joseph and Lori. I'm now not only own 3 VW ID4s, a CT4V, but now my 300C going away edition is on the way to me from Connecticut.
Whoa.
Yeah, tell me, whoa, you're blowing my mind with as many cars as you're able to track down. Yeah. I know, right?
Very unique.
Working our way through the super chats, and then we're going to have a giveaway. Teo Tawaki
00.
Yeah, thank you, Teo.
Sorry about that.
Never change. It's a perfect, it's just
That's
perfect
awesome.
Like it is.
I'm so glad to hear.
And you know what? It's one of those things that I really have just been myself.
Yes.
It wasn't about trying to come up with some special thing that people are going to be into. Yeah, gimmick. Like, it's just me.
What I love is whenever we meet you guys at the airports and stuff, I absolutely love hearing people say, "Oh my God, you're just like you are on the videos."
Yeah, that's really that's just me. I get excited.
It's absolutely true. Yeah.
Anthony Baez, once again, dude, you're being very generous. On throttle. There's that awesome shirt. Jake the Snake the 4. I used to love Jake the Snake Roberts, WWE days. Thank you. I asked you a question on one of your previous live streams about a vehicle I was looking at. I got great advice. I love my that's awesome. You got a 2019 GMC Sierra. Great truck. Congrats, Jake. And thank you for the super chat. Jason
Akrami. Congratulations, Joe and Laura, on hitting 1 million. How did you guys celebrate?
We went out to a really nice dinner down in Tampa, Lori's favorite restaurant. And dessert. Yeah, the dessert was amazing. We
slept in.
And then we slept in. Yeah, that's one thing we don't get a lot of is sleep here on Raity's rides.
It was nice.
The thing just like jumped on me.
See, that's what
I know. Here it is. Okay, there we go.
Thank you so much, Jason.
Zlatko, once again, man. Zlatko, you're the man. Throwback time, Mr. Raiti. Would you go back to open wheel racing if the opportunity was offered to you?
Do not encourage him.
You know, I would love an opportunity. And the thing is, I don't know if I would do open wheel racing. I would love to do sports car endurance racing.
Weren't you working on the Acura PR team to try
to get me? I was trying to convince them that they should race at Le Mans next year in the hypercar class, and I should be one of the drivers. Why not? But no, Zlatko, if the opportunity came, I definitely would love to entertain it. That's for sure.
J Ride reviews, car reviews, and more. Thank you so much.
Thank you for that super chat. We got Gary, who's also here from Florida. 2 quick ones, guys. Downside for a G70 for the wife. She wants one bad. Also, any vehicle-specific shirts in the future for your merch.
Oh, good question.
Good question.
I'll answer that. We haven't thought of any merch updates, so if you have any ideas, I'm open.
Yeah, we'll have to figure out. Maybe what we'll do is on the community page have some surveys.
Yeah.
And see what people want.
Yeah, great idea.
If there's certain cars
or certain slogans.
Cars, but
if you got or whatever. Yeah.
We'll look into that, Gary.
Thanks, Gary.
G70, a downside is the back seat is tight. The back seat compared to, say, a Kia Stinger, to a Mercedes-Benz or an Audi, the back seat is tight. Other than that, it's a pretty darn good car.
She'll be so happy in the front, she's not going to care about anything.
Yeah. Well, who cares, right? But that's my one big zonk is just as tight on the back seat.
Yeah, good point.
We got NYC for life. I saw it here.
Oh, there it is. New York
in the house.
Congrats on 1 million. Would you ever review a Pagani Zonda, any model, or even tricolor?
Yeah. You know, I would be open to review any kind of car, especially a Pagani Zonda. I don't know anybody with a Pagani Zonda. if the opportunity came up, I would jump on it. Yeah, of course. We're here to bring everything and anything.
I don't think I've ever, like, when we've ever been anywhere where I say we should review that, and Joe said no.
Yeah,
it's the other way around.
Yeah.
Because Joe's like,
she's always telling me that.
everything, and I'm like, okay, well, we only have
like we gotta go
an hour, and you can't review 50 cars an hour. So.
Landon, thank you for the super chat. He says, congrats on 1 million. Couldn't happen to better or more down-to-earth people. Glad y'all hard work has paid off and continue to do so.
Thank you so much.
We appreciate it. Listen, yes, we work hard. Yes, she's amazing. Steven is pretty good. But it takes all of you. It takes all of you to tune in. You watch the ads, comments, which helps us.
And the comments fuel you.
Yeah, the comments. Yeah, I'm always trying to get in there. I know sometimes I'm not able to because we're on a crazy long trip somewhere or something like that. But I try any moment I can to get in there.
Like you were saying, watching the ads, it just it really helps us out.
Jason, once again with an amazing super chat.
Any Le Mans hypercars?
Hell yeah, I would have. That's a rhetorical question. I would have been in any of them. I think the first one I would have liked to have been in would have been the Ferrari, and not just because they won, but because it's been 50 years since that win, and so long since they were even on pole.
Now,
but the Porsche is really.
You wouldn't want to jump in the Camaro?
No, he's talking about hypercar class.
Okay, sorry.
That Garage 56 Camaro was badass. I would have loved to. Fun. Yeah, it was really cool. Really cool. Yeah. But yeah, that's what I would be in. Is first the Ferrari, then the Porsche, the Cadillac, and then the Toyota would probably be my rounding it out.
Okay, nice.
Landon, thank you for the super chat. It says, can we expect a 4Runner redesign 2023? That's a question that so many people ask me. If it's going to happen, it will happen late at the end of this year.
He was wondering if it's going to happen in 2025.
Oh, I'm sorry, my eyes. I thought I said 2023. 2025, I think it will definitely be here by 2025.
Do you think it's going to happen before that?
I think it might be unveiled at the end of this year, be a 2024. But the only problem is that they got to redesign the RAV4 and the Camry.
That's true.
So thank you for your super chat. We really appreciate that
I'm thinking
particular
we pause before
question,
we move
Landon.
On right after.
Yeah, we got to do a giveaway. I am going to get to the super chats, but thank you, Landon, and thanks again, Jason. If you're ready. I'm ready. Let's go on throttle with this little wheel. So the first prize, the first prize is going to be ever since I was a kid, when I had my first car, I am a big fan of Meguiar's car cleaning products.
Let me ask you. Yes. Is Meguiar's paying you to say this?
Oh, thank you. All the stuff that we're giving away tonight is coming out of our own pocket. Meguiar's, Samsung, GoPro, none of these brands are telling us to support them, are giving us the prizes.
Well, I don't even think we know anybody at
No,
Samsung
I don't.
We've met a few people over Meguiar's, but that's just been embarrassing.
Yeah. This is something that I want to do that's personal from me to you. And these car cleaning kits are freaking amazing because they have everything in there is stuff that I use on my own cars. I'm not going to ever give you something that I wouldn't use myself. But going back to my 1985 Pontiac Firebird, and then, of course, when I bought my Corvette when I was 17 years old, it's always been Meguiar's products. But here we go.
Let's see who's
first car cleaning.
This kit. Here we go.
And this has an $80. I think we paid $80 for it. Here it goes. Come on, big money. Wrong game. Wrong game.
No whammies.
Who's it going to be?
It's slowing down.
Richard Holtz. Lori is going to reach out to you. Zoom in a little bit, show them the proof. The proof is in the eating of the pudding. Richard Holt, Lori is going to reach out to you and get your address, and we're going to send that directly to you. Meguiar's car cleaning products. I hope you have at least one car that you could use those products with. Hey, you could always do a family member's car.
That's true.
Or a next door neighbor.
That's true. So let's keep moving.
Yes, we got more super chats. Is that
Harris
the next one?
Qureshi, yes. Congrats on
Thank you, Harris.
Subs, guys. Super well deserved. Here's to more On Throttle. Outside of YouTube, what hobbies do you two have?
Thank
you for the blessings, by the way.
Thank you for the blessings, and thank you, Harris, for that super chat. I know our furry son, Oscar, we love spending so much time with him. If you don't know the story about Oscar, we recently rescued him about 3 months ago for the Humane Society. He's about 1.5 to 2 years old. He's a Heinz 57 dog, but we love going to the park with him.
And we just started taking him to agility classes.
Lori's taking him to agility classes. all those types of things. Obviously, we love going to the movies.
Pretty much Joe's hobbies outside of work are cars.
Cars.
I'm sure you guys are surprised to hear that. Joe goes to car shows.
I go to Cars and Coffees.
Car magazines. He reads car books. He talks to people about cars.
I love taking my cars for a drive.
Takes his car for a drive, washes his car. That's how he meditates.
Yes.
And, relaxes and goes out to wash the car.
Yes.
So that,
Watches racing.
Watches racing.
Car racing.
Gotta get caught up on the racing.
Yes.
Yeah.
But thank you, Harris, for that. We really appreciate you.
Yeah, I'm sure you guys were surprised to hear all that.
Mr. Chow.
Mr. Chow. He's from Canada. I didn't know
that's awesome.
So congrats on 1 million. M4CS or Lotus Emira, 2 different cars. I know from Canada, Quebec. So crappy roads. Where's the Emira?
I've been reaching out to Lotus to get behind the wheel. Don't worry. Just like all the other reviews we do, I'm not giving up. Even though I haven't driven the Emira yet, looking at the stats, looking at past, Lotus Evora, Lotus Exige, Lotus Esprit, I would go Lotus. I mean, the look of it is drop dead sexy. And it's only one of 2 cars currently available that you could it's a mid-engine car that you could get a manual transmission.
Oh.
The only other car currently available, does anybody know, that has a manual transmission?
That's a mid-engine?
That's a mid-engine.
It's a Porsche.
Porsche what?
Cayman.
Yes. Yes, the Cayman. You are awesome. Good job. I'm impressed.
Thank you.
The 718 GT4, the Cayman S, those are available with a manual transmission and are mid-engine. Those are the only 2 cars. That's it.
Really? That's it.
And guess what?
Wow.
2024 is the last year of the Cayman
as
we know it in its current state. It's going to become an EV. So I would go Lotus Emira. Okay. Great question.
And then Mark G, thank you for the super chat too. He loves the whole shabam or shebang.
Whatever I'm in the mood for.
Yes. Joe.
Thank you, Mark.
Joe makes up random sayings all the time.
Yeah, I make up a bunch of stuff.
It's fun. So Cobra, the Screaming Warrior of Freedom is back. Thank you. Joe and Lori, you guys didn't read my 2 super chats. It's about the Cadillac CTSV.
Oh.
Wait, what do you mean?
Do we have to go back?
Let me scroll.
Let's scroll.
Okay, there's Harris.
Landon. We're scrolling real quick.
NYC, we did NYC.
Okay.
Gary, J Ride, Jason. Cobra the Screaming Warrior.
Oh my God! I am so sorry we missed you.
I am so sorry.
Did we get Ron?
No.
No.
So let's start.
This thing was jumping around. I apologize for that. Guys. We are so sorry about that.
Let's start here and then we'll scroll up and then we'll go back.
So first of all, we got Ron Gortiza.
Hi, Joe, and Secret Weapon Lori.
Yes.
So what did you guys do on Lori's birthday? Congrats on 1 million.
Lori's birthday.
We were actually, we can't tell you what
we can say. We can say. Yeah, we're just not
okay, so we were filming the Ford Super Duty.
We were on the Super Duty media drive in Detroit.
They all surprised me. The whole room saying happy birthday to me.
For dinner and everything.
With the candle and everything.
But all Lori really wanted was when we got home was just to have a nice dinner at home.
Yeah.
It was just nice to be home
with our dog.
With Oscar.
Yeah.
When you're on the road a lot, home really has a bigger meaning.
That's true. That's true.
Thank you, Ron.
And Cobra, the Screaming Warrior of Freedom, thank you, first of all, for bringing this to our
attention.
Yes,
thank you. I'm
really
sorry.
Appreciate
I'm going to blame Jacob. It's Jacob's fault.
Even though I'm sure Jacob told us and we didn't see the message. But
he should have spoke up. I didn't hear him.
I know, right? I didn't hear him either. He needs to be louder over our voices.
Yes.
The sound like it's a demon-possessed, the Cadillac CTSV, and it's ready to suck the souls of the competition.
Yes, I like the voice.
My quote would be, "You don't see me coming, but you always know I'm there."
I like that. That's that. I'm actually gonna maybe show that to our Cadillac PR people because that black, especially the black wings, man. Oh, it's like those things are ridiculous. So thank you for that.
And make sure we didn't
miss anybody else. You for that super chat.
Wait, that one. I want
to. We got that one.
I don't know.
Yeah. Teo, yes, we did. Yep, we got Teo. I know we got Teo.
Okay, scroll back up.
Didier. We didn't get
Didier.
Yes.
Hey guys, I just wanted to say congrats.
Thank you, Didier. We appreciate you. KMG, this thing was.
It was.
We have over 500 people in here, and this thing is jumping on. We're gonna go back.
We're just gonna go backwards, and then we'll start going forward.
So KMG, thank you so much for that super chat. I like the little cute little dog. Bravo.
Clapping. That's really adorable.
Teo, once again, I love that Honda Pilot off-road in the blue. Yeah, the blue.
Yeah.
Is very, very pretty. Yes.
Blue is
very pretty.
When we filmed it in Sedona, it really popped off the red.
Thank you, Teo, for the 2 super chats.
And then Troy, hey Joe, more comfortable BMW X5 or Benz GLE 450?
I would say the GLE 450. The seats in the X5 are kind of on the stiffer side.
Yep.
And not as much room.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Okay. And then Americo McDowell. Oh, that's cute. Fist bump.
Thank you, Americo McDowell. We love the pear guy. Thank you for that super chat. Let me keep scrolling here.
No, you missed it. You missed it. Go back.
We missed this one too.
You need to put. I am controlling.
It's my hands. Yes. There was one more.
Cobra the Screaming Warrior.
Yes, we got that one.
No, this is another one.
Whoa.
So, yeah. Joe.
Thank you for your generosity, by the way.
Joe, picture hearing a blacked out Cadillac CTS-V Gen 3 427 stroker while it's completely dark at night. Also, while the soulless white headlights staring into your soul. I'll tell you the sound in another super chat.
Oh my God. And that's where the other one. This sounds like I'm reading a book or I'm part of a screenplay or something.
Shoe your hand.
All right.
Okay. And then thank you so much, Cobra's Warrior Freedom. And then Merlin's Ghost, a joke I hope you two can appreciate. An electron is driving down the freeway and a cop pulls him over. The cop walks up and says, "Do you realize you were going 88 miles per hour?" The electron says, "Great, now I'm lost." I don't get it. But I don't know anything about electrons.
Yes, I got it. It's funny. It's funny.
Thank you so much, Merlin's Ghost.
Thank you. We really appreciate that.
Such a generous
I think we're back at the top.
Okay, yes.
Well, I don't know if it's really the top.
It's not letting us go any
higher.
Up.
Jacob, if you see anything that we missed, let us know.
And when we are done, I am going to replay the whole thing because at this point, we can't go farther up. So to anybody out there that
I hope we got it. Everybody was just...
I want to apologize. The thing was jumping all over the place. I'm going to go back through and read them, and we'll make sure to reread them on the next live Q&A.
For sure. We never want to not show you how much we care. We really appreciate it. You guys are really great. We appreciate your patience. 2 sets of eyes is just not enough here.
Well, it was just jumping all over the place. So,
okay.
Jason Akrami, what are your thoughts on the future of clean synthetic fuel savings in the internal combustion engine?
Jason, thank you for another super chat. And I think that that's a really great question. I'm hoping that brands like Porsche can make it happen and make it affordable. Right now, they're working on it, but the problem is it's just so expensive. But I'm hoping that that's a direction we could take in besides just EVs.
Okay. So we've read everything that we possibly
could see
that we missed. And
we apologize to anybody.
I hope you can tell we both feel awful.
Yes. I mean, we don't like missing you guys with the super chats. We appreciate it. Jacob, please let us know if you think if we
totally screwed it all up. Please let us know.
Yes, which obviously we did.
Okay, so let me just.
I know we got J Ride.
Okay. So
Zlako, we got Zlako, we got Gary, we got NYC Life.
Okay, and then
Landon.
Yeah, got Landon. And then there was Jason. Again, Lamont, Hypercars.
Then we had Landon again. Wait, I think it skipped too fast.
Did it?
Okay, we got Harris. Perfect.
Okay. And
keep going.
Hobbies. Okay, I'm scrolling slowly.
Okay, Mr. Chow.
Shabam.
Yep.
Okay. Whoops,
see how it jumps? It just jumped again. This thing.
Oh, now I got to scroll all the way back. Jeez, what just happened?
Okay, wait, right. So there's the shebang. Yep.
There's Cobra.
All right, we got,
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Cobra the Screaming Warrior of Freedom for all those. You guys, thank you. We appreciate you.
Yes, and then Kenton is back. Will Ford bring back the Fusion name? Thank you, Kenton.
I doubt it because they're not bringing back any sedans, and I can't see the Fusion name being on an SUV. I really can't.
No, I don't think so.
No, I don't think it's going to happen.
Yeah. And then thank you, Benjamin C. from Canada.
Yes.
Hi, Joe and Lori. Congrats on hitting 1 million subscribers. I'm celebrating with a bottle of champagne.
There you go.
Let's go. Hope you and Lori will visit me on Toronto, Ontario. We
want to make it to the Toronto Auto Show.
We really do.
Maybe next year. And, I once lived outside of Toronto in Bowmanville.
That's true. That's true. All right. I'm scrolling slowly.
Slowly scrolling.
All right.
All Terrain Nation. Thanks for the super chat, All Terrain Nation. They're really great.
We saw them
at Chicago Auto Show, and then we saw them or was it New York Auto Show? Maybe it was New York Auto Show.
I don't remember.
I can't remember. It was either Chicago or New York.
Most recently, the Ford Ranger.
We saw him at the Ford Ranger Media Drive. I know he's getting a Mustang, new 2024 Mustang. So I know he's excited about that.
Yes.
I would be too. So thanks for the super chat.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in. And then Angel the Mogul is here as well with a super chat. You should do Smiley's Great White Supra. He's my dad.
Interesting. I would love to. I would love to do that. We'll have to try to figure something out. Why don't you email us and we can figure out where you guys are located and everything.
Yes. And then Ben Russell, thank you so much. Been following you since I lived in Tampa. Now back home in DC. Congrats and all the best.
Well, that's awesome, Ben. Thank you for your support, and I hope you're doing well in Washington, D.C.
Yes. And then Antoine Lee Thomas, thank you so much. Congrats on 1 million subscribers. Now you're over 1 million. Are you working on upgrading the channel with a new intro, new graphics, upgraded theme music, just like you did at 100,000?
Yeah, I think we're going to be getting with our tech guy that came up, because we didn't come up with that, that's for sure. And we're definitely going to be putting another trailer together and some other odds and ends. I don't want to mess with what we're doing too much, because obviously it's working.
Yeah.
But
a new trailer would be nice.
New trailer is going to be great. A little
updated.
Brief intro is going to be coming down the pipeline. So stay tuned for that. And I really appreciate your support on the Type S forum on Facebook.
Oh,
He's part of the Type S, the Integra Type S.
Well, you brought a ton of Type S footage.
Yeah, we both did. We brought it big time. Yeah. Thank you for that.
Thank you so much, Antoine. POV Lifestyle, do you guys miss the great GB? Do you miss the GXV8? I can't read. XV8, thank you. I think it was the best engine.
You know, it is a really great engine and definitely bulletproof, but let's be honest, you know, we're moving towards electrification, and it's nice that Toyota and Lexus are doing it in a way where they're using hybrid setup.
I'm paranoid now, so I'm like scrolling.
We're triple checking everything.
I've got my finger on this mouse over here. Okay, so now we have David. Thank you so much, David. Azizanam Mini. Shirt idea. Everyone loves a nice.
I like that, and we could have like a hood with a bulge.
That's a good idea. Oh my god, very good. Love from Chicago.
Yes,
we love. Chicago.
I love that. Chicago's a great town.
Yes. All right, let's see. Troy. Thanks, Troy. Thanks. Will you review the new C43 and LCI 340i?
Yes, we have that on the schedule, so stay tuned for that, Troy. It's coming.
Okay. All right. Oh, see it jumping.
Yeah, I love jumping.
One moment.
There it is.
Scrolling. Okay, Ali Bodrick. Congrats on your 1 million subscribers. I can't wait for you to have the Tesla Cybertruck on your show.
You know, thanks, Ali, for that. It's interesting because I got to see the Cybertruck at the Peterson, but they wouldn't let me film it.
They wouldn't let you film it?
Nope.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, something about with Elon.
Well, actually, no, it's not ridiculous. That makes sense. Yeah. Jimmy Z, the giveaway's not over yet. We actually are still.
We still got more. We got more.
We got a lot more.
Yes. We're trying to get.
We're a mess over here.
Yes, we are. The wheels are falling off the wagon.
I don't know. We're not.
All right, let's keep going.
Out of control. Raphael, thank you so much. You guys are the best. I got my current car because of your review. Now Lexus IS 500
nice.
Or Integra Type S. Which do you pick?
Dang, that's a tough one. They're really
tough.
Not the closest of competition. I guess you got to ask yourself, do you want a manual? If you want a manual, then you go Type S. Yep. But you can't beat the V8 in that IS 500. It is. So I would go IS 500 personally.
Really?
For a daily driver, yes. With the V8, it's the V8.
Yeah, okay, makes sense. Teo Twaki 00, thank you again for the super chat. How did your dad like his car?
My dad loves his cars over the years, from his Shelby GT350.
Well, that was his baby.
Yeah, that was his baby. He had a Corvette. I mean, he's loved all of his cars.
Oh my gosh.
And has shared that with us.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. John Clark,
thank you for the generous super chat. Thank you for that.
Greetings from the Rocky Mountain Northwest, Montana.
Nice.
What can somebody do to modify an Audi RS7 from its current 591 HP up to 1,000 horsepower? And can you drop any recommended tuner's name that you like?
You know, you definitely want to look up Circuit Motorsports, Titan Motorsports in the Orlando area. I know that's far from you.
Yeah.
But obviously, you could go just a tune, get more power. You could change out the intercoolers, the turbos. I mean, there's people making over 1,000 horsepower. Get it on E85.
So it's possible.
It is very possible.
Okay.
But thank you for that generous super chat. And keep me in the loop if you do happen to go down that road.
That would be fun.
I'm very curious to see how that would.
I would really like to check that out.
Yeah.
Okay, let me scroll. I jumped. There's John. Thank you, John. J Ride Reviews. Thank you so much.
Thank you for that super chat again. And Jacob, if J Ride Reviews has a question or anything, let us know.
Yes. And then Anthony Baez is back with another super chat. Yesterday I rode an Uber and I got a BMW 5 Series. And it looks sporty. What's your opinion on the car?
I like it, but I don't love it. And a lot of it just has to come down to the style. I personally would have like a CT5V Blackwing or something like that. a BMW M5, say for example.
I actually see J Ride reviews in the comments here.
Okay, what does he say?
So he says, "Thank you so much for writing me back on Messenger. Your generosity really helped me with my business and my YouTube channel. Congrats on 1 million."
That's really awesome.
That's really
I try anytime you guys have a question, especially on Facebook, if you instant message me or on Instagram, I try to answer as many of the questions as I can.
And then Jeff Rogers from Canada.
From Canada.
Speaking of phrases, which are a great part of all of your videos, is it coming down the pike or the pipe?
The pipe.
Pipe.
The pipe.
With a P.
Yes, with
coming
a P.
Down the pipe.
Yes.
It's fun. Now you're going to have me look up.
I know, right?
Where did that saying come from?
I know, right?
It's very curious.
Yes.
Mark Luciano, thank you so much, Mark. How generous.
Thank you for that. That's really, really wonderful.
You guys think Chevy will bring back the Monte Carlo?
I doubt it. I think that
is that just like gone?
I think it's gone with the wind. Yeah, I really do.
Times have changed.
I think times have changed, and it just
wouldn't fit.
No.
I don't. Yeah, I'm kind of with you on that.
Yeah, I think Impala has a better chance of coming back.
Yeah.
But they're thinking about making a Camaro a 4-door sedan. So God.
Yeah. So who knows?
Yeah. I'm gonna jump out the window.
Oh my goodness. Mike Nichols, thank you so much, Mike. Any changes coming to the channel? I know you thought of upping the quality, lowering the frequency, starting specific series, tutorials, BTS, etc.
You know, I really want to do more stuff with the Type R. I've been doing a bunch.
Yeah, we've got a series.
We got a series going on the Type R. I got some mods that I have planned that we're going to be doing.
Some ideas.
And I definitely want to do more track day stuff. Another thing is I know a lot of you keep asking me, hey, we want an update on the Shelby GT350R, on the Camaro ZL11LE, on the Subaru.
Yes.
So stay tuned for more of that stuff. It's just the challenge is I'm not home long enough to really get a lot of seat time.
That's been the biggest challenge.
March, like I told you guys, I think the last Q&A, we were home a total of 5 days in the month of March.
Yeah.
That's it.
So right now we're working on cloning Joe. That's going to be the biggest
No, you
change.
said no to that. You said no cloning.
I've changed my mind because there's no way we can keep up with everything.
But I don't know about you. If you're ready, I'm ready. We're at the bottom here, and we're going to do it. So we're going to do another McGuire's car cleaning kit. There's the kit. Lori's spinning it around. Obviously, we're going to save the grand prize for last.
Here we go.
All right, spinning the wheel, spinning the wheel. Who's it going to be? I love your smile. You got a great smile.
Oh, thank you. You're very sweet. It's
going to be
Amar
Aikens. Amar, congratulations. Lori's going to be reaching out to you, and we're going to get your address and information and get that going. But like I said, once again, thank you for all the super chatters. We have more prizes that we're going to be giving away because we're still going.
Why don't we do another McGuire?
Let's get the last McGuire's in right now. Then we'll move on to the GoPro.
Yes. So we have 3 McGuire's.
3 McGuire's.
And each person that wins gets removed from the list.
Yes, and you get your own. You're not sharing.
You don't have to share.
Yes.
All 3 of them don't have to share.
Yes. Everybody's getting their own. Like I said, this has I think they're about $80 a piece.
Yeah. But there are several thousand folks
names
in here, so but it's completely
Jaron Hollins.
So
congratulations. So congrats once again to Richard Holt, Amar Aikens,
and
Jaron Hollins. There's your car cleaning product. I'm telling you, quick detailer is awesome for in between the washes. I use this stuff when we're about to film the cars, the press fleet vehicles and stuff.
Which you would be surprised because we end up cleaning quite a bit.
They're filthy.
Well, and then whenever we're on media drives, we wish that we had it with us.
I know. But we can't bring it on a plane because it's too large.
It's way too big.
All right, we have
Mateo Elaine.
Another person from I'm telling you, we have so many awesome Canadian subscribers.
We really do. We're totally beating
Yes.
Congrats on the well-deserved milestone from a big fan out of New Brunswick.
Wow, New Brunswick.
Thank you, Mateo.
I would love to go to New Brunswick one of these days.
I know, me too.
And then we got Mark G back.
I continue to eye the F-Pace SVR. Do you really think Jaguar can go all electric in 2025?
You know, I really find it crazy that they're thinking about doing it. I guess anything's possible, but that's what they say. And they have the I-Pace. They're not really selling a lot of cars right now with internal combustion engines. So it kind of makes sense for them to just get the attention news-wise and get that free marketing and say that they're going full EV.
Yeah. I also wanted just to come back up here to Jacob.
Yes.
I think Never mind. We already got it.
We're already good.
Okay.
So we're good with J-Ride reviews.
Thank you so much, Jacob, for all of your
Yes,
help.
Jacob is so awesome to be the moderator here. It's a heavy undertaking when you have hundreds of people tuning in.
Yes.
Little Danny?
Yes, Little Danny 904. Thank you for the super chat. I finally procured a 20th anniversary Golf R.
Awesome.
A month before my favorite car YouTuber hits 1 million subs. Congrats. Question: what do you think about VW announcing that they're killing the manual in the Golf?
It hurts. It really hurts right here in my heart and in my gut. It's crazy because that's why I keep saying, you know, some people are like, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait to see what's coming next. Get what you want if you can get it now, because we don't know. I mean, BMW just announced no more manuals, no more dual clutch transmissions.
That's terrible.
How crazy is that?
No more DCT?
No more DCT. It's just going to be the 8-speed automatic, the ZF 8-speed, because that transmission is pretty damn good, and it's a cost. Why have 2 transmissions when you could have 1?
Oh,
yeah, it's crazy. But thank you, little Danny. I mean, that anniversary model is pretty cool.
Yeah, that is pretty
Very cool.
Great present to yourself. And then Jason Akremi is back. Thank you, Jason. Joe, you are obviously a comedian. Any favorite stand-up comedians you love to watch?
I think Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart's great.
Would have to be the big one.
Mitch Hedberg, we watch a lot.
Yes.
Eddie Izzard, I make him watch all the time because I'm a huge fan of Eddie Izzard. And whose line is it anyway?
Oh, we love Wayne Brady. Wayne Brady is the man. Is the man. That's why I love Let's Make a Deal so much.
Old school Eddie Murphy.
Yes, old school.
Go wrong.
Old school Eddie Murphy.
Old school Eddie Murphy is ridiculous.
I love the way people are saying congratulations to the winners so far.
That is really nice.
That's really, and we have more prizes. I got some GoPros that we're going to be giving away in the next few minutes.
Yeah, we're not done.
We're not done yet.
I think we missed one. So Matthew O, thank you so much, Matthew. Hey, Joe and Lori, congrats on 1 million subscribers. Tonight I'll celebrate with some Drake's coffee cakes and a Mountain Dew. Oh, that sounds good. Been a follower since I lived in Tampa, and I loved every second of it on Throttle.
Well, thank you, Matthew. And I remember Drake's coffee cakes when I was a kid because they had for a little while where they actually had baseball cards built into the box.
Oh, cool.
The inside of the box.
That's pretty cool.
And you would get like a Don Mattingly or a Daryl Strawberry.
I don't remember that. They must not have had that in St. Louis.
Yeah. You guys were left out.
I guess so. Blue Morales, thank you for the super chat. Shopping for a new car in Orlando, Tampa, $35K budget. Solid dealer recommendations. Love watching your show from one Joe to another.
I guess it really, Blue Morales, first of all, thank you for the super chat. It just really, depends on what brand. Obviously, if you're looking at a Ford, I would say Walker Ford. Mazda would be West Shore Mazda in Tampa.
Dimmitt
Dodge.
Chevrolet for Chevy.
Yep, Dimmitt Chevrolet for Chevys. Jerry Ohm Dodge for Jeep.
Products.
Ram or Dodge.
And then there's a Toyota dealership out in
Moss Nissan. Wesley Chapel Toyota.
Okay, those are all of our friends out there.
Jaguar Land Rover St. Petersburg.
Yeah.
Ferrari of Tampa Bay.
Sure.
Porsche of Tampa or Porsche of Clearwater are two good ones.
Yeah.
I guess it just really depends on the
depends.
Loki Kia.
Yeah, they're good. Yeah.
Yeah. So it just depends on what brand you're looking at.
Yeah.
But thank you for the super chat. We really appreciate you. I'm not going to stop touching.
I keep trying to smack his hand away. Okay, and then
Slocko, that's really nice of you, man.
Really nice. My goodness.
That's too kind.
In your opinion, if you had to pick between the M3, M4, M5, which is your favorite for drag driving? I drove all of them on the BMW track at SC. The M3 wants to spin, the M4 feels perfect, and the M5 is a boat, but curious to see what you think.
I think if I'm going on the track, it would have to be the M4. To be honest with you, after driving the M2, I would go M2 personally. That M2 that we had, that thing
over the M4.
Yeah, okay. It's smaller.
Yeah,
so it's going to be a little bit more tossable.
Yeah,
and I like the way that's just rear wheel drive.
Yeah, that's nice.
But the M4 is going to be what they run. What I would run on the track. I have those choices. The M5, I just think is too much. Just too much.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah.
And then scrolling, Brighton 50. Thank you so much, Brighton, for the super chat. I don't see anything. I'll keep my eye out.
Yes. If you have a question, let Jacob know.
Or I'll see if I can. There it is. When are you coming back to Detroit?
Dang, you're
Let's
good.
go to the Woodworm Dream Cruise.
We're actually going to be up in Detroit for sure for the auto show.
Yes.
I don't know if we're going to be able to make it for the Woodwood Dream Cruise.
I'm
we'll
not
have to wait and see what time of year.
But we'll try.
We
always try.
We had a blast last year.
Yeah, we always try.
At the Dodge Speed Week.
And thank you so much, Jacob, for seeing.
Yes, thank you, Jacob.
Okay, we're caught up.
let's go through some of these questions.
Good idea.
I want to get some of the questions for people that are here because, like I said, we have over 500 people.
Is it possible? Deadly Savage wants to know if you can do another GT500 review.
I can do another GT500 review. I will get one together for you. Stay tuned for that.
Okay. And then Big Bear's family, full-size GM or new mid-size GM?
I would go full size. The Tahoe, which I have a really great one coming,
Yeah.
that Tahoe RST with the performance package. Stay tuned for that. That's going to be coming up within the next week or so. It's a pretty fun Tahoe to throw around.
Matthew Robbins wants to know if you're eyeing the Grand Highlander, should you wait for the Lexus TX?
I would say wait and see what the Lexus TX is going to bring.
Okay, why is that?
Because the Grand Highlander isn't cheap. I mean, if you are looking at a Platinum iForce Max, or excuse me, Hybrid Max, you're going to be looking at $59,000. That's quite a bit of money.
That is a big chunk of change. And then we have a super chat from Jean-Pierre.
Thank you, Jean.
Been really cool seeing your channel grow. Congrats, Joe and Lori.
Thank you. That really means a lot. It's crazy to think that in 2018, October of 2018 is when we hit 10,000 subscribers.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
That's nuts. That kind of blows your mind.
It blows my mind. It really is nuts.
Okay, so Lek wants to know, I have 3 kids and currently drive a 21 4Runner. Really thinking of jumping ship and getting a Durango SRT 392, yes or no?
I would say go for it. Like I said, those vehicles are not going to last forever or be for sale forever. So I would jump on a Durango SRT, get that, and then you could always go back. You could always go back.
That's true. That's a good point.
Yeah.
And then Antoine Lee, thank you so much, Antoine Lee Thomas, for the super chat. Lori, are you ready to step from behind the camera and get back in front of it and do a car review or 2 for old times? One with Joe recording and the other with Steven recording with cars you like.
We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
That's something.
Lori really loves being behind the camera. That's what she went to school for.
Yeah, I have a double major: radio, TV, film communication, and technical theater.
Yep.
Technical theater, not performance.
Yes.
So I've always loved being a stage manager and production manager, but I'll think about it, Antoine Lee Thomas. I'll think about it. Just
Eddie Alvarez has a good question. How close is performance in the Elantra N to the Honda Civic Type R? It's pretty close. It just depends if you're going to take it to the track. If you're going to take it to the track, a Type R is going to lap you. Okay. It's going to get you. We got one more super chat before you spin.
All right.
Al Rensha, I might be trading in my 2020 Corolla for a 2023 Camry SE all-wheel drive. What are some things you recommend I should stick to, look for in the deal? See whatever you could get included. Things like window tint, things like lower APR if possible, if you're financing. If one's been sitting on the lot a little bit longer than others, which is a little hard to do nowadays, but it is still a possible.
But they could probably throw in some stuff. I mean, there's some things that they could get, like
service or something. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, oil changes.
Yeah.
That's what I would do.
Great. And then Leon, thank you so much for the super chat. Joe, you've been in from fast 1,000 horsepower cars to 190 or even 120 horsepower cars.
Yes.
After getting used to being so fast, how do you yourself step out of that mentality and put yourself into the shoes of an average person and appreciate the slower one?
You know, I think it's all about gearing myself to appreciate and focus on the car as is that's in front of me. You got to do apples to apples.
Right.
You can't do the apples to oranges. It's one of those things that I think that a lot of times, like even like the Chevy Trax, I was excited just because it was cool to see the Chevy Trax change.
Right.
And I wasn't comparing it to some faster, better SUV.
I think also because you've walked different stages of life and you know what
I've been there. I haven't had fancy cars my whole life.
Right.
I had some in the beginning, then things kind of changed. And then thankfully I was able to come full circle. But
think when you have different, you've walked
it puts it in perspective.
In different shoes your whole life, you can appreciate things that maybe other people can't.
For sure.
Yeah.
But very, very good question, Leon. I hope that answered it fully for you.
No Limit Noah, thank you so much. Hey guys, I just bought a 2016 WRX Limited and I was wondering what mods I could do to increase performance.
I mean, there's a plethora of mods. You could go from exhaust, tune, bigger turbocharger, bigger intercooler. It just depends on how much you want to spend and how far you want to go.
Matt Moran's in the house.
Matt Moran is here. I freaking love Matt Moran. Like I love one of my family members. He is such a cool guy. He's here.
Thank you so much, Matt. He says, hey, Joe and Lori, just wanted to stop in and say congrats again on 1 million subs. You both work so hard and deserve all the success in the world.
Let me tell you guys a quick Matt Moran story. So I actually used to watch Matt Moran when his channel was called Subaru WRX Fan because I had a Subaru WRX STI and I was a fan as well.
Oh my God, no way.
And it's interesting because when I first started doing this and I started getting invited to media events, I saw people, different channels. I'm not going to say the other channels' names, but I happened to see Matt Moran. And what's interesting, he was one of the few that actually gave me the time of day. I went up to him and I said, hey, I'm excited to meet you. I've been watching your stuff. Thanks for kind of giving me some motivation, some inspiration, and some ideas for me to do. Yeah. And he was really nice and talked with me. Nice guy. Whereas some other channels didn't give me the time of day. Yeah. And hey, that's the way it is. I'm not here to hate on anybody, but I definitely am going to show the love that Matt Moran is a really down to earth, real dude guy.
Yes.
Like, real deal. Yes.
Real deal. All right. So now we're giving away.
I figured, I use a lot of cameras. We use a lot of cameras here on Raity's Rides. So we're going to be giving away a GoPro 11 Mini. Two of them. We're going to do two of them now. We're going to do two right now.
Here's the first one.
Who's going to get a GoPro? You can start your own channel.
GoPro
and maybe you'll be celebrating a million subscribers.
That's right.
I started with an iPhone 7.
Yeah.
So it can be done. It can be done.
Chad Talley.
Congratulations, man. You got the first GoPro 11 Mini. We did get a couple super chats. If you don't mind, I would love to cover those.
Yes, I know.
We have Ty, let me make sure I'm doing this right because I know I don't do it exactly perfect.
That's okay.
So Ty Malone says, congrats on 1 million subs. Thank you, Ty, for that. And thank you for the super chat. If you had to choose between the Ioniq 6 and the Model 3, Ioniq 6 all day long. Ioniq 6 feels more like a conventional car. I like the way it's laid out. And I kind of like the look of it a little bit more than the Tesla.
And then we got a super chat from Al Renshaw. Al says, if I could get a luxury car, I would get an Audi A6 Q5 or a Tundra TRD Pro. Audis look great to me. What car would you get if you could choose? Thank you, Al.
Out of those, I would definitely go Tundra TRD Pro. I love the Tundra TRD Pro. It's a great truck. It looks amazing. And I got a special review coming of one from Dream Giveaway Garage. So stay tuned for that, guys. That's coming.
So thank you, Al and Ty. Thank you again for that. And then Brett Hansen's, thank you again. Joe, we've both had Hawkeye STIs in the past and higher horsepower V8s after. Am I the only one that misses the analog and rawness of the old STIs?
No, Brett, first of all, thank you for the super chat. And that's one of the reasons why I got rid of my Ford Focus RS back in 2019 and bought my STI Type RA because I had missed the rawness, the analog feel, the tactile feel of the WRX STI. I've been trying to find a Hawkeye that hasn't been molested and chopped up and everything, and it's just very difficult to find one.
That's the other thing. Somebody asked about your hobbies. Yeah. He's constantly shopping for cars.
I'm constantly on Bring a Trailer. Bring a Trailer is my home screen.
Very much. Not Google, it's Bring a Trailer.
Yeah. But I get your feeling, and no, there's nothing wrong with that.
Okay, so thank you so much, Brett, for that. And then Antoine Lee Thomas. How's Tom Big Guns McGee and Victor been doing post Raiti's Rides? Do you still keep up with them? What are they doing now? Do they miss being part of Raiti's Rides?
Great question. I know Tom is doing his firefighting thing.
I know he's
became a firefighter. He's still lifting weights and entering competitions.
And Victor's like a world traveler.
Victor travels all over the world. I know that he misses working with me and wants to work again, but he does all this traveling for his photography and for the auto shows and stuff. So we'll have to, the only reason why Victor fell into the place at the right time. Because of the pandemic. There were no auto shows.
A gig.
Yeah, he came and worked with us.
Yeah.
Because Tom was
leaving. Yeah. I couldn't come on full time yet. And it was like right. But then there were some other folks like Chris and Russell.
O'Neill.
Russell still comes to all of
the shows. He just got married. He just had a baby not too long ago, got married.
And most of these guys, Chris, Russell, Tom, these are all Joe's former students.
Yeah.
So if you're trying to figure out who to help you out, go find some high school students.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, so let's do another winner of GoPro 11. Are you ready?
Yes.
Here we go.
GoPro 11. Here it comes.
Oh, that's our dog. He's very excited.
Yes.
I don't know if you heard a bark.
He wants a GoPro.
All right, here's the winner. Sung
Yoon.
Yes.
Congratulations, Sung.
All right. So now after this,
we're down to the grand prize, which is going to be, I find it's really cool. Many of you send me pictures on Instagram and Facebook through Instant Messenger where you're watching Raiti's rides on your television. And it just blows my mind to see people really tuning in literally on their TV. And it just kind of creates this special thing here. And what I wanted to do is I wanted to give away a brand new television. So we have a 55-inch Samsung Neo Q LED television. This is where that's what you'll be getting so that you could.
It's pre-programmed with Raiti's Rides.
Pre-programmed with Raiti's Rides.
That's all it plays.
Smart TV, ready to rock and roll. That's what you're going to be getting. That's the grand prize for tonight's 1 million subscriber celebration.
We do have another super chat, so I guess
we do have another super chat. Yes,
we get to the grand prize. So Stern QR, congrats on 1 million, well deserved. Any tips on how to get a new Zeal 1LE? They're really hard to find.
I think you're going to be kind of out of luck. From what I understand, they took the 1LE option off the website, and okay. I don't think they're going to be producing any. If any, not many. For 2023, I don't think they're producing any for 2024. Ouch. So my advice is get on AutoTrader, see what you can find that's brand new sitting at a showroom, because there are some dealers out there, especially ones that are kind of more of a truck dealership, right, where they might have one and it's been sitting there.
Yeah, that's a really good
Should we try to answer some of these?
Yep, we've got Zuhair Anef Aziz. Thank you so much, Zuhair. And many more congratulations to both of you for hitting 1 million subscribers. Many more to come for sure. Joe, you are one of the biggest reasons why I was able to buy my 2003 Mach 1 due to your review.
That's awesome. I remember because it was a subscriber that reached out with his car. So it's kind of cool that a subscriber let me use his Mach 1 to get somebody to buy their Mach 1.
That's really cool.
That's really cool.
And thank you, Zuhair, for the super chat. And then Doc Incognito, thank you so much for the super chat. Congrats on hitting 1 million. Question, is the IS 500 worth the price?
I say yes. And the reason why is, first of all, I love the look of the IS, especially with the 500 having the bulge, having the functional vents. I love that they have like this red that's just so freaking beautiful. And then the V8, the sound of the V8 is awesome. Yeah, absolutely awesome.
S-Bucks Ambassador.
Yep.
Thank you so much, S-Bucks Ambassador, for super chat. Hey guys, thanks for all the awesome daily videos. I have a 21 VW Arteon and was saddened to hear that Arteon is gone after 24. Are you going to get a 24 Arteon to review? And congrats.
Well, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the congrats. We are going to be reviewing for sure 2024 Arteon. And trust me, I feel like that's one of the most underrated cars, especially from Volkswagen. It looks good, it drives well, and it's a shame that more people don't know about it.
It's true.
It's crazy.
Yeah. And thank you for that super chat. And then Leon is here with the super chat. We know you don't do sponsors, but Joe says Twinkies were if Twinkies were to reach out.
That's something that Lori and I were talking about. We're surprised that Hostess has not reached out to us.
Send us Twinkies
or anything or what. Yeah, but that's one of the things is with the channel. Yeah, we just keep doing what we do. You guys watch the ads, and that's what allows us to keep doing this. Yeah. If you guys weren't watching the ads, we wouldn't be able to do this because we gotta pay the bills. Yeah. Oscar needs to go to college.
Yeah, Oscar's
and we need Oscar up here. Everybody needs to see this little guy. Look at him. We love Oscar, and I know many of you guys do. He's freaking out right now. He's like, what is going on?
Here, I'll just give him that.
Yes,
it's like a pacifier.
He's chewing on it.
He's so cute.
But we love him very, very much, and he loves going on throttle just as much as all of you. That's for sure. I think any more super chats before we do the last?
Oh, no, we're not.
Wait, I don't know.
One more. Sean Stewart, congrats.
Thanks, Sean.
Thank you, Sean. Congrats, guys. Any news on when the 24 Hyundai Sonata will come to America? Looking forward to the on throttle.
I'm hoping to see it at the Detroit Auto Show or the LA Auto Show. I obviously, like many of you, have seen the revised pics. I can't wait to see it, especially the N line.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, are you guys ready?
All right, here we go for the grand prize.
Oscar,
Samsung television. Oscar. Wouldn't that be funny if it's an Oscar name?
I was just going to say that.
I know, right?
I think we can read each other's minds.
We can.
Here we go. Let me make sure there's no glare.
Here we go. Who's it going to
The
be?
winner is Thamar Al-Oshbani.
Thamar, congratulations. You got the grand prize.
You are the TV.
You literally just won a TV.
That's pretty cool.
Which we'll be sending that to you. Lori's going to reach out to all the winners. But once again, thank you to everybody who showed up tonight. Not just the Super Chatters, but everybody. And of course, the Super Chatters, we love your extra generosity, and we can't do it without all of you, though. So please remember, from the bottom of our hearts, we did get another Super Chat, by the way.
Hi, so here we have, it's Zuhair. I hope I'm
close. And if we're killing your name, we apologize.
Yes.
A lot of people still say Ratty's Rides.
That's true.
So
that's true.
Yes.
Zuhair, have you watched the CNBC video End of Camaro?
Yes, we actually did watch this, and it breaks my heart, especially being a Camaro owner. It's crazy to think that it's going away, especially with Ford still making the Mustang.
I know. It's just
doesn't
make any sense. And then Fabulous says, congrats on the 1 mil, guys. Thank you. Thanks to you, I'm enjoying my black Camaro LT1.
There we go.
What are your thoughts on the collector's edition Camaro?
You know, I actually was just talking about this as I'm like using this to point with. I actually was talking to Raheel about this. I actually think that it's cool, of course, but the Camaro that I would buy if I didn't have my current ZL1 1LE, the one I would try to lock down is that they have a commemorative edition of the Garage 56 car that ran at Le Mans with the same paint job, some different aero than the regular ZL1. That's the one I would go with. I kind of feel like the collector edition, it's cool. I feel like they could have done a little bit more. Just a little bit more.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. And then we have a super chat from Shutdown McLean. Thank you so much. Everyone can fill chat with hearts to show them love.
But that's sweet. Really nice of you. And then people are doing the hearts and everything. Eddie Alvarez says, is Mazda really always the answer? The Miata, yes, that's what it stands for.
Miata is always the answer.
Yes, Miata is always the answer. Yes.
This is true. How can I get Raity's merch? You can just go to Raity'sRides.com.
Raity'sRides.com, or you could click the link in any description of any of the videos, including this one.
Just go to the description of this video, and there'll be a link there.
And you got shirts like these and everything. Jacob is down with the link. He actually put. Look at everybody putting the hearts. This is you guys
are so amazing.
You guys are really amazing. You know, to think that we started the channel October 22nd, 2017, and it's not about the million subscribers, but it's about how supportive they are.
I know
how supportive you guys are.
And we actually get comments from the PR people that we talk to quite a bit about how our subscribers are different. Like the chat in Raity's Rides is different than in other.
It's amazing. You guys are really amazing. It's really awesome. Before I let you go, big video day tomorrow.
Oh my God.
So at 6, you know that we're automotive journalists, and there's a thing called an embargo. And the embargo is a date and time when we're allowed to post something.
Right.
And what it does is it keeps the playing field equal for everybody.
So everybody gets a chance to review
all the channels, all the outlets,
their content and everything.
Tomorrow's a big day. At 6 a.m. Eastern time, we will have the Super Duty. It's an F-250. The first video I have is an F-250 Super Duty, all new King Ranch. F-250 with the high output Power Stroke turbo diesel engine.
Okay.
Then at 6 p.m., I can't tell you what the models of the cars are, but I could tell you that they're GRs.
And how many are there?
There's 3. So tomorrow we have a total of 4 videos coming your way. 1 at 6 a.m. Eastern time, and then 3 at 6 p.m. Eastern time. I know it's going to be a lot, but I'm telling you, it's going to be worth it. And that's what we like to do, is bring it to you as soon as we can.
And they all might want to know, too, that it's not just tomorrow a big day for, like, reviews and videos.
Yeah.
But we've had some local news stations reach out to us, and they wanted to feature Joe. So stay tuned to our Instagram, Facebook, and the YouTube community page for links on all that, because we just had an interview on ABC aired today, and it was phenomenal. And then tomorrow we're actually getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning because we're going to be on a live show on CBS.
Yes.
So all of those links
talking
are
about
be on
how Raity's Rides came to be.
So it's
a lot. This is a busy week. I'm going to be flying out to Detroit to drive the Silverado EV.
Yeah.
So stay tuned for that. We did get a couple super chats though.
Yes. Let's get
Patrick.
Patrick Chitara, thank you, Patrick. Where will there ever be another Subaru WRX STI?
Nope. Not
even electric?
Maybe electric, but then to me that's not
like
a STI. Then call it something else.
Yeah, so they're going to use the name.
Call it a Subaru Bot or something.
They're probably going to use the name.
Yeah.
And Joe's going to be very upset about that. So that's
what am I going to do? That's why I have the one I have now.
Yes. So thank you very much.
But no, I doubt it's going to come back.
Yeah. And then let's go to the next one here. Bao Lee, thank you, Bao. 2024 Tacoma Pro or Ranger Raptor?
That's a tough question, man. It's going to be down to what it feels like to drive. I like the look of the Toyota Tacoma TRD Pro more so than the Ranger Raptor. But the Ranger Raptor does have more power.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in.
Yes.
I see some folks in here that want you to do a Twinkie versus a Ring Ding review. That would be really funny.
That would be funny.
But guys, we really appreciate
everything that you guys, and we're gonna have more celebrations, more to come. We have Henry's here from Miami.
Not a question, just a
thank you, Henry.
Thank you.
Henry's down in Miami. He's a big, huge fan and has been here for a very long time. But we did get an email saying that YouTube has sent the gold play button award.
That's why I'm wearing the gold earrings.
Oh, I like that. You look great. You look great.
I'm on theme.
I like that.
Thank you.
So stay tuned. We're going to do an unboxing because we want to share that with you.
Yes.
That moment that we open up the box for the 1 million subscriber award. There's no way I wouldn't want to do it any other way than to have you guys with us as we do it.
Absolutely.
We got another super chat from Zachary.
Zachary, thank you so much. What mods can I do on my 2019 Civic?
You could do exhaust, intake. You could add a turbo if you wanted to, but I wouldn't recommend it. I would just go buy a Civic Si.
I mean, isn't a 19 Civic pretty much a blank slate?
There's a ton of stuff that they could do. Spidey says Subaru WRX for a daily or Challenger GT. I would go Subaru WRX. I think the all-wheel drive and just the room. Oh, yeah, for a daily. Yeah. Much nice. We got Dan says, love you guys. Keep going. We love you as well. What else we got here?
Big fan from Puerto Rico.
Amos says, congratulations. Dan says, go Toyota and Lexus. So we had so many people here with the comments. Just great to have you here. And it's one of those things that we want to get to everybody's comment, but it's impossible.
It is.
It's literally impossible.
Seeing as how we have to get up at about 4 a.m.
We have to get up literally 4 a.m. Eastern time.
The plug, guys.
Yes. You guys have been great. We covered all the super chatters. We got another one, Phil Velasco.
There's the heart.
There's the heart with the dog. It almost looks like Oscar.
It does almost look like
He's just
Oscar.
a little dog. Yeah, Oscar needs to say goodbye. Grab him. A Mexican Twinkie is one that is filled with salsa. Yes.
All right, guys. So thank you again.
Thank you guys for everything. We are so grateful for you. Lori's going to reach out to the winners of all the giveaways, and there's going to be more. Stay tuned. Tune in tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. Eastern time for the Super Duty, and then later for the GR vehicles from Toyota. And just like always, guys, we'll see you on the next ride. Bye, guys. We love you. We'll see you soon, I promise.